If you really want to step up your style, fall is the perfect season. In the coming months, we're right in the sweet spot. Not too hot, not too cold. That makes it the ideal time to try something new or refine your style. And that's why today I'm showing you 10 outfits. Half of them are easy to recreate looks that only take you a step out of your comfort zone. The other half will expand your fashion horizon. And as always, you'll find all the pieces linked in the video description so you can recreate the looks yourself. Let's jump in. Outfit number 1 I spotted on Instagram on the account called Lucas. And I just had to show you because it's so simple yet so cool. Everything is kept dark. Black on the bottom, navy in the middle, dark green up top, which instantly makes it look more elegant. On top of that, there's a nice touch of minimalism with the overshirt and t-shirt, plus some pragmatism with the barber jacket layered over it, paired with raw denim jeans. And by the way, a pair of raw denim jeans is something every man needs, especially since it works perfectly for winter outfits too. Then black loafers to round off the elegance. And if these specific pairs of loafers is not your thing, just go for another pair of black loafers. The hairstyle is classic but cool too. A really strong look, dead easy to recreate, and a fresh way to style a barber. Outfit number 2 is another one I found on Instagram on the account of Lucas Nicholson, and it ties in perfectly with my recent Essentials video where I featured the jungle jacket. This outfit is brilliant because with just a few carefully chosen pieces, you can create an outfit where anyone with an eye for menswear immediately knows you've got taste. Starting with the horsebit loafers, one of the more extroverted loafer models. The Levi's 517's fit is on point. Not too slim, not too loose, with a higher rise that really makes a difference and cropped perfectly at the shoe. Add a simple but quality knit sweater, a shirt and the jungle jacket as the highlight. What really sets the look apart are the details though. The vintage jacket, the Seiko 5 Arabic numerals and the signet ring. A more specific look but really inspiring because it's cool, it's playful and packed with menswear depth. Outfit 3. Here, the coat is the highlight, but what I actually want you to take away is the color combination. Dark brown and deep red are fantastic for the colder months because they feel warm and harmonious. Add an eggshell colored sweater, classic blue jeans and penny loafers. Super simple again, but the whole outfit works because of the pop of color. The coat is the highlight and the Preppy shoes to finish it off. And honestly, no matter which brown coat you pick, combine it with a red beanie or a red sweater if you will, and you can't go wrong. If you like these kind of color combos and suggestions, you should definitely check out my Style Academy. That is where I regularly put together the best color pairings for you, and you can share your outfits with the community in our Discord server or get feedback from me directly in the Wear or Pass channel. Link is at the top of the video description. Outfit 4. Forget the socks for a second. Focus on the upper half and the trousers. How good does a madras shirt look under a cable knit sweater? Throw a denim jacket on top and you've got a classic Ralph Lauren style combo that's cool, it's preppy and stylish without chasing trends. Even the color palette is great. Beige, green and blue, with the green and blue tying back into the shirt. Super easy to recreate too. Let's move on because remember, all the pieces and suggestions are linked in the video description. Outfit 5 shows you how cool and sporty you can style a barber or wax jacket. A gray knit sweater underneath, but just with a t-shirt. No shirt collar sticking out because that would instantly make it more conservative. And that is exactly the difference here. Paired with jeans, throw on a cap, and done. Super simple and also a reminder to keep an eye out for a wax jacket in navy too. Outfit number 6 is for the specialists. But if you spend enough time in menswear, you'll eventually come across ecru or off-white trousers, I'm telling you. I especially like this combo because the top half feels more rugged with a deck jacket and a thin colorless quilted vest layered underneath. Colorless is the key for layering in this case. Then a cap and balance it with sharp elements like a crew neck sweater, ecru trousers and penny loafers. The palette of ecru, navy, olive and dark brown is also one I really recommend to try out. Very cool. Outfit 7 goes fully rustique, but honestly, we need that sometimes. It doesn't always have to be polished and elegant. I personally love weaving more heritage workwear elements into my style. I like edges, I like patina, and pieces like Carhartt workwear jackets are just strong. Either go like in picture 1 with camel, light gray and olive, which is a fantastic color combo, or take the Matthew McConaughey route with Americana style. Raw denim, white t-shirt and the jacket on top. Let that sink in. I'm convinced that the more often you see looks like this, the more you'll get why these jackets are so appealing. Outfit A is sartorial and a bit more niche, but there are two key lessons here. First, the color flow. From the dark navy shawl color cardigan down to the lighter chambray shirt. Dark blue to light blue, paired with gray wool trousers. That is a foolproof combination every guy should try. And second, even more interesting, is how he wears it. The cardigan is completely open, shirt unbuttoned low with the collar popped, very visible undershirt. I mean, you don't have to wear it like that. But imagine how different it would look if the shirt was buttoned to the top, cardigan closed and the collar down. Instantly more conservative. The way we wear something can change the vibe entirely. What I mean by that is the one is classy and conservative and the other is smart and stylish. Outfit 9 is great because of the mix of elements. He's wearing navy corduroy trousers, which instantly give a preppier vibe than chinos. Pair that with a faded denim shirt and chucks and you get a cool old school note topped off with the beanie. Edgy again. This look has an edge and that's what makes it so cool. Maybe a bit too hipster for some, but it really shows you how you can style something like corduroy, which many think of as outdated, in a completely fresh way. Outfit 10. Yes, I know, another wax jacket, but that is not the point here. What excites me here are the colors, especially the way the sweater underneath is used as a highlight. Orange is such a great fall-winter color. It works with the natural tones of the season, but it also pairs beautifully with brown and beige. And don't worry about whether it fits your skin tone. First, his skin complexion is very light too. Second, it's a muted orange. And third, it's framed perfectly by the beige and by the brown. He's also wearing the Crosby mock toe derbies from Drake's, which I own and I absolutely love because they're insanely comfortable. My wife hates them, just so you know. But that doesn't stop me from wearing them. The blue beanie also adds another cool touch, just showcasing that this is how you wear color without looking too youthful. Pretty nice, right? And since you've stayed to the very end, here's a little bonus update on the app. We already ran a first test in Germany with 100 people. We learned a lot, implemented even more, and now we're rolling out with the first 5,000 users as the first version there. If all goes well, the next steps will be to expand. And yes, that also means bringing it to the United States a little later down the road. It just takes a bit more time. And you know, there's a learning or a sentence I heard from a very successful entrepreneur a few months ago, which really pushed me to doing this now. And it goes like, if you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you launch too late. And that's exactly how it is. We just put it out there and we keep pushing to make each version better until we can finally give you your own digital self-learning wardrobe. Thank you so much for the support, guys. See you in the next video. Your style consultant.